Ah, that's a bit louder than I expected. That background music. How you doing? We're back for a bit of Disco Elysium. And some funky music in the background, just to say hello and good evening. And welcome to another stream where I don't know what the hell's going on. Are we dancing? Shall we dance before we start? Shouldn't do that. Look like that guy out of Twin Peaks. I can't speak backwards though. Just turn the volume down a little bit of my microphone. Let's put this background music off. And let's go over to Disco Elysium. To Revachol. Where we don't know what the bloody hell's going on. Well, we do, but I don't know. I need to just adjust one thing in the settings, because see, whenever I do this, I turn the music down when when I'm doing my intro, because otherwise you just get some strange sound when you get going. But here we are. We're back in Revachol. What did we do last time? I can't even remember. What have I got left to do now? We need to find a cryptozoologist. Lena Morell is missing because of the broken water lock. She's still worried he hasn't come back. Let Morell know if you see him. You told Lena Morell is missing. She's still worried he doesn't come back. Let Morell know if you see him. So we have to get across the water lock before we can do that one. So we can't do that one. Close the water lock on Wednesday. Use the panel to close the water lock. It's been blocked. Pending repairs. We should be done by Wednesday. So we need to do that one by Wednesday apparently. Send the victims on Wednesday, so tomorrow. We need to send the victim's body for processing. I need to wait till tonight until our partner Kitsuragi goes to bed, and then I can steal the boots off the body, and then he can send him away. We need to open that. We need to let Everard know that we opened that door, so we could go and do that just now. We need to speak to Renee. Well, we can't speak to Renee about the photo because I stupidly sold it at the pawn shop unless I can buy it back. We need to find all the we need to find all the armor pieces, but we're not going to do that today, I don't think. Get the boots. As I say, that ties into sending them away. Talk to Titus to establish authority. I'm not sure exactly how to do that. Ask someone else about the tattoos. Run the serial number on the armor. We've not done that yet. Oh, we had to call her back tomorrow to get the answer to that. We need to find tonight at after 9. We need to go and find the smoker on his balcony. I don't know how we get into these secret passages. I don't know where I'll find my badge. And I don't know who that is. So we'll have to do all that sort of stuff very shortly. Do you know, maybe I should go. What's actually new there? Why is it telling? Oh, the carrier bag. I don't need to know that that's there. Some glasses and a shirt and some fingerless gloves. Do I need? Do I need those now? Let's just leave them like that. Doesn't matter. Regular items. Oh, there's an insane mesh tank top for all of our John McClane fantasies. And what have we got here? So we got all of these. Do we have any more? We can't really internalize any more at the moment. We would need to unlock more of these points, I think. Yes, we would. So we can't do that. But we can. So, I think what we want to do, what time is it? 6:15. So I guess we could go and tell the guy that the door's been unlocked. And then he can do whatever it is he has to do now that that door's been unlocked. I don't really care. We have to call back in the morning about the thing. I'm pretty sure it's the morning we have to do it, because I'm sure it was during this day in the game that we did it. Now I don't know if we can just go in here now that we've done it. We can. Okay, good. We're allowed in. No one else is. Maybe we shouldn't tell them. Don't tell them that it's open. Otherwise there'll be trouble. With a capital. Tra. I don't know why I said that. Right then, so we're going to speak to Everard. We'll tell him that we opened the apartment. I don't know what he wanted to open for. We looked inside. I didn't see anything of interest. Is he going to know that I looked around inside the apartment, do you think? I guess we're about to find out. We'll try going to the pawn shop and see if we can buy back that guy's photograph. I don't know if we can. Hopefully we can, because otherwise that's a whole mission line that I won't be able to finish off. How's he getting on with painting these things? Has he managed to paint the ones he was working on? No. Inside. We'll go tell him. He's probably got eyes all over the town and he'll know that I've been in the apartment. I told you not to go in. I don't give a fuck. I do what I want. Right, let's go chat to him. So the door's unlocked, you prick.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always.
A pleasure as always.
You have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
What? But I thought he had to speak to me face to face. There you go. I opened the door.
Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment?
He's trying to figure out if you're lying.
Deal wasn't for me to go inside, so I didn't.
All right, Harry. You only had to unlock the door.
Yeah, see?
Which you did.
He doesn't need to know that I went in.
He was testing you, and you succeeded.
Well, I succeeded at lying to him, apparently.
Well, let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who.
Yeah, that'd be great. I already know who did it.
Police work is gonna start happening now.
I really went in there. Whose place is it?
This is gonna be
Let's not do that. I've heard about connection between the Legion and the Strike. I'd like to hear what you know.
Now, I'm sure you figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guy.
The bad guys, good guys, just whoever they are.
Another violent measure of the top hats against us flat caps.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many mistakes made by the Wild
Okay, yeah.
Lions group.
No
They
doubt.
tried to shut the strike down
Oh,
by
for fuck's
sending in
sake.
armed mercenaries.
Bye-bye. Goodbye. Fucking advertising people, man. Yes.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor.
Well, I know who he is.
That. Workers standing in peace.
I can imagine it, yeah.
United in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun.
I mean, we haven't yet dealt with the machine gun fire part of it, but...
Hardened killers from proxy wars in
Yeah,
Elysium,
do you really think you can stand up to them?
Santa Maritza, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing,
I'm sure they have.
burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry.
Senorita Pineapple.
Everything
Interesting.
they did there, they
That
brought
banana
here.
company, what's it called again, the
They
one?
wanted to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
You have an elephant?
No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical.
Well, how could they kill it then?
The village, but the mercs and their brutality are very real.
Right,
Now,
carry on.
I haven't personally witnessed the
No.
brutalities out there.
They're just
I have
telling
the
us that
luxury of staying in my
they've happened.
container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Really? You lazy fuck. They move the container.
I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be.
Alright, get like
I
a
left my office with that big crane. It's actually
wheelchair
very
or...
fun. You should try it.
I can't imagine it's very fun being lifted up inside a cargo container.
But enough about me and my fun.
Surely everything would fall over.
The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types.
Yeah, there were. If you're going to tell me that I have to deal with them,
One
I'm
of
afraid
them
that's going to be
downright
no.
Suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey.
Apparently.
Even their own
Yeah.
negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out.
The one who likes hanging out.
Trees.
And trees.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Yeah, we know she hired them.
Harry,
Well, not hired
what
them,
you
but
need
that
to
they
realise
were
is
there with
we
her.
dock workers are not pushovers. We
Sure,
got
but these
grit,
guys are
Harry. This whole neighborhood
trained
does.
killers.
Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
So the whole neighbourhood's in on it, you're saying?
Harry, potentially.
Potentially the whole,
We got
everybody.
arm wrestling
The whole
champions,
shebang.
Rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys.
I noticed
all
none
ready
of
to spring
those
into action for their home base.
are special forces soldiers. Who did the
There's a
pushing?
militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labour.
Oh, you mean
but
the Hardy
peaceful
Boys?
neighbourhood, making sure
Do, do,
everything
do,
runs
do, do, do.
smoothly.
Do they come out, do they like jump off rooftops and do like flips and stuff.
That sounds a bit.
One of them kneels down and the other one bounces off his back, all that kind of thing.
They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen.
So they do bad
And if
things so that they...
already have, well, punishment must follow.
Again,
Right.
That sounds like organized crime.
It most certainly does.
So these idealists
But then
kill
it sounds like it on both sides, so...
One day Titus Hardy,
He said it.
leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove
This-
us to take it upon ourselves."
This almost
to
reminds
kill
me
this
of those
beast that
posts you
was
see
birthed in
sometimes
the
where someone
land."
says that their child said something really,
He probably worded it
really
differently,
intelligent.
but that was the
This
idea.
a 3-year-old or
Sure
whatever, and you're
sounded
like,
to me
I
like
don't
they
know.
killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
I'm not doing much of the laying low, to be honest.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that.
Yeah.
These are not the kind
Well, these aren't the
men
kind of
who
people who get arrested, you see.
They're Martin A's boys, tough and brave. I'd like to see the man
So
who
who-
takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
Yeah, I know.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't
So
feel
what?
like that to you.
Does he
He's
know?
worried. He places a lot of faith in that lawyer girl.
Yeah,
Perhaps this is a tactical error.
perhaps.
Anyway.
Perhaps.
How do I know? Let me tell you about these
Go on then.
people. That's their MO. It's what they do.
Sure.
Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contract.
Sediment?
The strike was over the
Like
well-
Avalanche,
to wear
but
protective footwear, Harry.
what's left after they've... The strike was over the right to wear protective footwear. What were they wearing before? Fucking sandals?
These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you
As long as they didn't have any socks on at the same time, it's fine.
If we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding, and I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
Yeah, well, that's not surprising because one of them is one of the guys. So
So you believe
And there's a
these guys
third
were
one,
organized by the
somewhere.
security contractor?
here, why are we asking that question? We already know the answer to that.
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant.
There's no
Boys
elephant.
like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
Yeah, the name of the company's
Of
Cronell.
course, you're always one step ahead of me, Harry. I'm no genius. I'm in this position because people like me.
I would imagine so, because if the people didn't like him, he wouldn't be in the position for very long. You know. There we go.
Tribunal.
They organise a tribunal.
That sounds serious, Harry. We union men should be shitting ourselves. I wish you hadn't told me that. I'm gonna lose.
Oh, you wish I hadn't told you that. You
this.
just wish that
Let's
these
change the
guys
subject.
came in with automatic weapons and absolutely annihilated everyone.
He's clearly happy about the tribunal.
Yeah. Don't seem too worried.
Oh, Harry, what do I really think about the tribunal? You're trying to climb to second base with old Everard before you've even courted him properly.
I hope he's not going to ask me to do some other pointless mission.
He wants you to do more things for him before.
Yeah, well. You mentioned a lawyer girl.
Oh, Liz is a bright one.
I know who that is already as well.
Myself, thinking it'll probably turn
The
out
so-called
fancy.
gardener.
But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Hmm. So tell me a bit more about Titus.
Oh, they are simply fine young men.
Fine young men.
Exemplary union
7.
leaders, always working to
But
advance
does he
their position
know?
in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself.
Yeah.
Gotta love his initiative.
Well, kind of, but, you know, the thing is, he's also running drugs.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys.
Born leaders.
Whatever happened,
Some of
I'm
them have
sure
to
they
follow,
only
though.
had the best interests of Martin A's and Revachol in mind.
Did they?
Work with them. Hell,
Did it-
interview
I mean-
them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like
Yeah.
beer, women, and some order on the streets.
I'm not too sure about that, but okay.
But of course, it's the least I can
There
do
we
for my
go.
good friend Harry. I'll do it right
So now-
after we've concluded this talk.
That should close off that one where he wants us to show some level of authority, I guess.
You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
Yeah, we'll see.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Now, I didn't take the money from him last time, but if I take this 5 real, I'll have enough for another night, or an extra night in the plate. Why are you giving it to me?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
It's a fucking bribe. Do I want to accept a bribe?
This is another move. Don't take it.
Yeah, I'm not going to take it. I don't need it, really.
Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing
Can
to
share
share
information.
Was there anything else?
Yeah.
Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here.
Probably not,
I was hoping
no.
to bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike.
Well, I didn't really get the option to ask you about that.
I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you.
Or,
Yes.
it's like you haven't found it yet. You fucking liar.
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if
Here we
I'm
go.
not a man of the left. I want to, but
Sure.
I just can't.
Right.
A man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat.
According to what the politics of this place is, I suppose, yeah.
Hurt too much in the past. By men.
I take care of me, I'm a hustler, I grind. I'm not a money engineer. What's that supposed to mean? I'm more engineer.
You're saying it, but I don't believe you.
Say that one.
You know how it is. Company snitches, agent provokers.
Company snitches.
I'm barricaded in this fortress of mine, and I need to get a message out. Will you help me?
And what would this entail?
Yeah, it really depends what the message is, to be honest.
Once again, I require nothing unethical.
Nothing unethical.
You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my
Okay.
accountant in La Delta.
Oh, mail it to your accountant. What are the signatures for?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The union is going to build a modern youth centre.
Is it a
in
youth
Martinez.
centre or...
It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs.
It's going to
And
be
on
difficult.
roller skates.
It's going to be difficult getting them off drugs when your guys are selling the drugs to them.
There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around.
Well, I can't even get there.
Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more.
Who are these
signatures
people?
To get this mission off the ground, Harry.
Where is this place?
On the coast, Harry. Across the canal.
Well, I can't go across the
There's a
canal.
cul-de-sac there. A little village, they're calling it. A gloomy place.
Okay, fine.
I'll find it. I trust your detective skills.
I'm not getting my gun back until I do it anyway, so...
You're already pretty deep into this. What's a little more?
Yeah.
No one can see you here in Martinez.
And what's going to happen to the people that live there?
They are just going to have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new
Will they?
centre designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
That sounds very capitalist of them.
Is he absolutely sure the tenants won't be thrown out in the street?
Yeah. You totally sure no one's going to end up
Am I?
homeless?
Harry, these people
Doesn't sound very,
are the
to
most
me,
important thing in
it's
my
not the
life.
kind of thing I would want to do.
never let anything bad happen to them.
So I don't know what section of the left he thinks he's on.
We're gonna build a youth centre there. The
We're gonna
value of
build
their
a youth
property
centre.
goes up and kids have a place to play in. I'm looking out. for
Let's
these
not do that.
people, Not pulling the rug from under them, Harry. I'm looking out for all of Martinez, not just the harbour.
I don't think I believe you, pal.
He means it.
Huh? Okay. Right, fine, I'll do it.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry.
I mean, I don't have any choice, right? I need to find my gun.
Here. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The
Right.
cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some
Right,
trouble
okay, so
with
they'll
the
fix it on
wall,
Wednesday, so
but they should fix it by Wednesday morning.
we're supposed to go out of
Once you
town
have the signatures,
on Wednesday.
Mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then I'll know you're a solid socialist.
Right, sure, okay. Can we go over a few details about the
Most
murder?
certainly, Harry.
No, okay, it was just...
Brightens my day
I
like
don't want to tell him
rainbows
that, because I feel like he'll probably...
By all
get me
means, Harry,
beaten or
what's on your
something.
mind? See
Nothing.
you soon, debardeur.
Right, so we've done that. Just kidding, he says. Is that right? Right, so 2 signatures for Everard, that's the thing we have to do there. We can go and prove my authority to Titus now. I don't think there's much else I can do right at this moment apart from that. I need to wait till after 9 to do a couple of the things. Like steal the guy's boots and... where are you going? I don't even know if I need the boots, to be honest. What am I going to do, right? I'm gonna say to my partner, yeah, see you later, good night, and then the next morning I'm wearing the bloody armour-plated boots. Oh, where did the armor-plated boots go? I don't know. Never seen them before. Do you like my new boots? They cost me like 4 years' salary. This is the wrong way. I'm not sure how that's gonna pan out. I mean, even the game takes notice of when you've changed your clothes. Get up there. Well, at least it did when we changed our shoes. Get inside. Now he looks like one of those sort of crime scene specialists, you know? With his rain slicker, his coat, whatever it is. Right, we looked at all this stuff last time we were here, so we can go out. We may as well go and speak to Titus, because we're still not quite close to 9 o'clock yet. And then I'll let him go to his bed. And then we can go out and do the clandestine operations that we plan to do. There's that prick there, look. Arsehole. Yeah, because I think that's about the only thing we can do, to be honest. Right now. I don't know where my badge might be. It's not in my room. Unless, to be fair, his room's an absolute bloody mess, so it could be in his room. Right then, pal. What's up?
It's you again. What is it?
Yeah, what is it? So, me and Everett talked, he promised you'd cooperate.
Oh, so you went and
You want to talk to my mommy?
and now
My
she's
mommy.
play with you. Is that it?
He's very quiet, isn't he?
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You gonna go and tell on us?
I don't know. Very mature Everett said word, right?
Yeah. I heard him. The fuck do you think I'm doing here?
Got some authority now.
You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word.
Fair
Let
enough.
me state this
Here we go, look.
very
He's still going to
clearly,
threaten me, though.
Capo.
Oh, here we go.
Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these
Titus
are my boys.
Hardy.
Hardy boys.
The Hardy Boys.
How many
Every time I hear
is
that,
this
man,
to
every time I hear that, it's like, I feel like they have to. I feel like you have to stop for a minute. Every time you go and chat to them, I feel like you should have. We should have this, right? We should have this playing. Let's chat to them, look. Have to have their music on while we're chatting to the Hardy Boys. Got to have that on while we're chatting to them. Maybe not. Maybe we won't. Let's see if we can establish authority.
This
We
time
failed!
it worked. You already ruled out the first bad option that didn't.
I'm only thinking keeping this out from going to hell and you're not helping.
And what exactly is it you've been doing that's so goddamn special? Shitting yourself in front of us.
Yeah,
Going around. Harassing kids.
Harassing
on
kids
the
who've been-
street.
throwing stones at things and who are very, very obnoxious.
All the while talking racist shit.
No, I'm
Don't
not.
think we aren't watching
About
fashion.
what?
People here trust us. We're getting complaints.
Fascia. That's short for
Yeah.
fascist.
I haven't said anything
Of
like that.
course you have. You've been calling people kip left and right.
No, I haven't.
Inciting race violence in my town.
The bloody kid he's talking about that we've been causing problems for was saying it all the bloody time.
Kylie said they've been trying to set up a race rally, whatever the fuck that means. Trying to get the kips out of Revachol.
What?
Before the economy goes to shit.
That's a
Sure
lie.
there is. Kylie said they're bulk purchasing confetti.
Who's
Ribbons,
who's
too.
Carly talking shit?
and fireworks. Carly works at the carnival shop, you see.
I don't even know who that is.
Get the fuck out of here, you racist carny.
What?
There'll be no race rally in my town.
Good.
What happened? We got absolutely wiped. Let's go before it
The
gets
fuck?
worse.
What's going on? Are you racist now? Is the rally...
Is this like that episode of Father Ted? What's going on?
It'll make you look awful.
I won't
There
be
is
setting
no
up a...
rally.
What?
Come on, just ask questions. You need to put this
I'm not
race
setting up a
bad
rally.
garbage in the rearview mirror.
Again, just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his big
I don't
fan.
remember anything like that being suggested at any point in any of the conversations I've had.
Good one, Titus.
I can't do the bloody arrest thing. It doesn't work.
Yeah, lawman.
It's almost an anthropological...
We
science.
tried this before and it got us killed.
Arresting mood?
By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand away from... Easy. Walk back from...
Easy now, let's just
Wise
talk.
move. You
I can't, I
made the
mean,
right
why was I supposed to establish authority over him?
Now make another one.
What was the point of that?
And get the fuck
I've
out of
asked all the questions, so what was the point of establishing authority?
Do this again. About fucking time.
What's... I don't understand. What was the... Let me see something. Prove your authority to Titus Hardy. So because I failed that skill check, I haven't failed that. I don't know. Okay, well, whatever. Who else could we ask about this guy's tattoos? Who else might know about tattoos? Oh, I'll tell you who might. I'll tell you who might know about tattoos. This is just a guess, but about the only character I can think of that has them, and who kind of knows a bit about various, or has his own opinions about various groups. Measurehead. I wonder if he would know anything about the tattoos. I don't know if he's the kind of person we can really talk to for too long about it. We'll see. So I got this crowbar. I'm not going to attack you. Don't worry.
Your race descent has only worsened.
I don't want to do
since
that.
Last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Yeah, whatever. What are these tattoos supposed to mean?
Are generally not very good examples of their race.
No, you're right. That's true.
Welcome to Revachol. You hear him yell.
Oh, is he still shouting bloody shouting abusive things at people?
He must think redheads are immigrants.
Fucking asshole.
I am not like them. I am
I don't think we're going to be. I don't think
I
think he's going to tell us about the tattoos. Because it's a phrenology thing, is it?
This should dispel any doubt.
Well, yeah, okay.
The
Fine.
drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions.
I don't want to enter into any of
It is
this.
not entirely free of throwbacks in the
To be honest.
tree. His large jaw, for example, could be a trait indicative of criminalism. Also, his earlobes could
Well,
be small.
I mean, this is more to do with some suggested idea of anyone's bone structure, isn't it? Let's have a
That
look.
atavistic stigmata makes pussy say yes, plenty.
Babe,
Fair enough.
thanks. But I got this.
Okay. I don't want to. Wait, let's see what he
Don't
says.
be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this.
So he's yeah, okay.
The race
I don't want to cover this.
much deeper than that.
Sure, okay.
Mr. Clare
Much deeper.
is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront
What?
international capital. Something your age,
I don't really.
activistic communists
My jam is a mysterious fourth thing.
jam. Individualism. You have gotten
Picked them up from rock and roll.
from degenerate youth
It's
culture,
disco. He's a
have
disco
you
man,
not?
right? A disco lad.
You have picked them up from rock and roll songs? Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine.
Okay.
It is a shame upon my race.
Fair enough,
But
I
what
guess.
is done is done. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side
Okay.
products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
It's an interesting conversation and all that, but you weren't able to help me with the thing I wanted to know, so...
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Right, where's it coming
From a
from?
distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's
A
just
superstar law official
superstar
does sound a
law
bit weird,
officials
doesn't
do.
it?
They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, you
Uh,
have. You're a big dick cop. Dick
Am
man.
I?
Salem Rocky
Okay.
badass on the edge disco cop.
That's me, yeah, that is me, yeah, there.
Ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera, lights. With a
Action!
sudden flash,
Some
the
kind of
world
superstar is a new thought that we can't bother to internalize right now.
in an iconic monochrome solution.
Oh, I still need to use
a
that.
black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
Let's do it. Right, what am I going to spend my skill point on? I increased these, didn't I? I could do with improving some of these a bit further. Let's boost our perception a little bit more. Just I feel like that's a useful skill to boost. I could be entirely incorrect. Right. Tattoos, don't know who else we could ask. This guy at 9 o'clock. Secret passages, find my badge. Who made the call? Who has access to a telephone? I suppose is the question. Could it have been... Well, it would have to be somebody nearby, right? You would think. Who has it out for the Hardy Boys? Who doesn't like them? That was here. What about this door? Oh, we managed to get in here, didn't we? Because this was where the bear thing was, but we didn't go in this door originally. Oh, but we, yeah, oh yeah, I remember now. Is this openable yet? Should have defrosted enough to open, right?
This orange machine is dead still. It has
No.
a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melts.
It is slowly melting, okay, but so it's going to be a while before that's melted enough for me to open it, or else I need to find a much stronger crowbar. So I can't do that. Tattoos. Who would know about tattoos? Can anybody tell me about tattoos? Well, let me just check something actually. Let's just check.
Inside, you see
Yeah, I know all this.
a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
Pick up the radio.
Precinct 57, how may I assist you?
You heard back about the serial number?
And I doubt they'll get back to me before
That is tomorrow, okay, so that's fine.
Anything else?
No, that's fine. Thank you.
57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see
Close the door. And let's move. Okay. Who might know about tattoos? Does this guy know? Is this guy even going to talk to us now?
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad person.
Alright, bye. Who might know about the tattoos? What about the guy down here? Oh yeah, we need to go and buy back, if we can, buy back that photograph that I pawned for some stupid reason. What about this guy? Does he have anything of interest for me?
Everything's still cool
So
here,
I'm
officer.
persuaded to give you some money. Oh, so there isn't like a purchase option as such. Ratted out the lady driver. Did we do that though, didn't we? Yeah, we did do that. No, I can't do anything with him. So it's not him. What about the guy in the pawn shop? He seems like he might have some interest in more esoteric sort of ideas. The origin of disco. Okay, on someone's legs. Between... Oh, I see. I get it. Does this lad know anything about tattoos?
Hello again. How can I help
That's right,
you?
hi, what's he on? I don't really care. Can I...
Sure. Let me have a look.
Right, so I can't actually buy anything off him,
else
can
you're
I?
thinking of selling?
No, it's only selling things. It's odd. That's a bit odd, isn't it? I'd like to sell my clothes. Please don't. Please don't. Fascinating photo of a corpse. Oh, this is the tattoos.
No, I don't like those.
This is the
kinds of
tattoos. Let's see.
objects. No sale.
Do you know what the tattoos mean?
Photic paths, counter
Aha.
radiance network, anti-magnetism.
Yeah,
It's darkness.
I'm not going to
That's
sell
all
you
I know.
the crime scene photograph,
Tell me
mate.
something lighter.
You have absolutely no idea
photic
what the
paths.
photic paths are, but the tattoos on the man are not that.
Another time, perhaps.
Okay. He doesn't know enough to help me out. Who else might? Really, I'm just wasting time until it gets to 9 o'clock so that I can do the two things that I can actually do. 7 o'clock, so we need to do something for like 2 in-game hours. Who else might know about tattoos? I don't think these two old lads down... Oh, they're older. They might know something about
the mere sight of...
Oh, never mind. That's no use. I think if we speak to him, we just get the same conversation options, don't we?
The purity of snow always reminds me of...
Yeah, that's fine. So we can't get the photograph back, so that mission's basically over. There's something down there. Well, that's all very good, but I can't actually get to it, can I? This guy said, shit ain't nothing to me. I wonder if... Who's this anyway? Oh, that's the working class woman. Hello. Who are you?
No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much. If she's such
Fair
a
enough.
working class woman, why isn't she working?
Shouldn't you be working?
All the time. Right now,
Yeah,
I'm
you get a day
browsing
off,
books.
come on.
Even a working class woman needs something to read.
Good, good. Bye. I'm not going to say I'm a policeman. Jan Kausch. Does she know anything about tattoos? I'm not going to show her a bloody photograph of a dead person, am I? What about her? What about her mum? Like her mum knows about the tattoos. I'm just asking everyone now. Hey, you know anything about these tattoos, eh? Oh, what about that old lady that's barely... Oh wait, we can barely talk to her.
You broke down the back door.
I did die. The wards are gone.
The door. It's all gone now. Dark psychic energy leeching onto my shop.
Yeah, well, if you'd just let me through, it wouldn't have been an issue.
I suppose
Dark psychic energy.
it's over now. I guess there's no escape.
Yeah. Well, it's just a door.
Just a door? This place is curse detected.
In what way?
They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Just look at the sheer amount of companies that have failed in this
Or maybe
house.
they've just been running businesses that nobody wanted to go to.
I hope you're happy now. Happy that you've ruined everything. Now that you've broken the door, the curse is
Yeah,
coming
maybe
to get
maybe
me
a
as well.
curse is self-fulfilling if you fall for it, right?
Host Almighty, she prays. Guard me and my honest business venture from the
No.
curse that lurks behind the door. Blessed be your
The curse that lurks behind the door. I thought the curse wasn't
Of course
real.
You didn't. You're nothing but a policeman.
Was it something to do with a weird bear fridge making weird noises?
All right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area.
Yeah, I've already
Set up the
investigated it
path.
now,
There's
so
little else to do. But before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity?
the entity, I don't think
Yes.
so.
The malignant entity that lives inside the chimney. It takes the shape of a woman, a witch.
What the fuck are
probably.
you talking about?
I've suspected that she knows more about the curse than she lets on ever since I first saw her.
You mean the chimney that's part of the
Yes,
furnace?
I've heard that. It's enormous. She has barricaded herself
for fuck's
behind
sake.
several security curtains upstairs.
She's just a person, she's not a witch. Just a person talking at the top of a chimney flue thing that you can hear.
Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the
I
building.
think you're just.
And do return to me
I think
after
this
you've
woman
talked to it.
might
I'm
not.
quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse.
I'm not sure this woman's entirely there.
If you're really interested in cracking this mystery,
Back to
then
the
you
furnace.
should go back to the furnace. Maybe you could yell into it or something.
It's just a
like someone
person. It's just some people
You'll
having a
think of something.
conversation.
You always do.
It might be someone watching TV.
Despite his cool, the lieutenant's interested in solving this mystery too.
Okay. Let's go and have a look. Oh wait. The sensible way to do that would be to go in that other door, wouldn't it? I think. The chimney is in the room where the polar bear fridge is, so... Isn't it? Am I wrong? Zoom out a bit, would you? So if we go through this door, there's like a block of like apartments or something there, so maybe there's someone at the top of them. I think it was in the top corner of like the next section, wasn't it? Like up here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Hello!
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Right. Yell.
Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout.
How about we did a skill check to see if we can shout hello?
The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then,
Hello? Aha.
you awaken the entity.
Hello, are you there? Speak to me.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you.
Safety curtain on the second floor.
There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
You hear a
Okay.
low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
After you, officer.
Okay. I guess. Up here. Let's find out what it's all about. What's it all about? Person. It's not a curse, right? They're just hearing a person in their house or whatever talking. Okay, I need my torch. Tools. Put that in your hand. Right. This is the curtain, is it?
This old fireplace is covered in lime. The whole thing resembles Kadran.
No, that's not it. Where are we supposed to be going? I thought it was here, but maybe it's not. Oh, hold on. Where's this go? Aha, this will be the person. Trace for the dice. She's like a D&... Oh, this is the person who was doing the thing downstairs. The weird game.
Hello, I'm Nia.
She's making like dice.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius.
Alright, see.
So what kind of die are you looking for?
Could this
I
be
didn't
a
even
malicious
know.
entity? Perhaps it's wise.
Does
to
she look
go
like a
on
malicious entity?
Masquerade for now. She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Hold on, what do you mean by
Yes,
milieux?
it's like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one.
Yeah, that's what they were doing at the... Yeah.
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages.
Yeah.
But some of the stations can be quite...
That's what you used to do, right? You'd go in school, you're in your
was
lesson,
so
and you'd
absorbed.
go and find
I
out what the
wasn't
swear
used to
words were in the dictionary. You must have been confused with someone else. I haven't knocked on your window.
How did you get inside? By the south entrance?
Yeah,
You know
maybe.
what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Why
I'm
ask
an
me about
old dice
dice?
maker. Tell me the name
Yeah,
of your
okay.
role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
No. No, I was looking for something else.
Answers?
Answers.
How strange. These days people only come to me for dice and role-playing games.
Dungeons and Dragons, eh?
I'm not sure how helpful I'll be, but go ahead and ask.
Okay.
It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room. growing
So she just
up on
sits
the
here making
shelves
dice
like
and
stalagmites.
listening to call-in shows.
No falsehoods are present. She's a
Yeah.
novelty dice maker and doesn't have anything to hide. Ask what you need.
How did you
How
become a
did I
dice maker?
become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition.
Fair enough. That makes some sense.
Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt.
D20 or something.
That was my first order. I grew it from
Some
there.
D20. Do you like role-playing games yourself?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
Some of them are.
Some of those
saying about
nice
that.
people have big bucks to spend on novelty.
That is true.
She's thankful for the security
That's very
they
true.
provide her.
I don't want to order. Let's just
course.
try.
Tell me what you have in mind.
Do you know the Ural Untethered setting?
Ah, yes. Fortress Accident.
Fortress Accident.
It's too bad they never finished their game.
That was the thing that was
Ural
downstairs.
Untethered die is a variation of a standard role-playing die. Only, instead of plants, it uses motifs of ice and death.
Sounds great.
Ice, death, loss.
Look.
Sounds like you.
Sure
I'm
does.
thinking something made from alligator jawbone, cast in blood.
How much is that going to
poison.
cost?
The reptile bone is as white as ice and dead as, well, death. For 7 real, I could have it ready in 8 hours.
I'm not ordering.
Maybe
Why would I?
you have some other ideas for dice?
Do you have any cursed dice?
What do you mean by cursed?
As cursed as this commercial area.
Alright, how about I surprise you? Come back in 8 hours with 7 real, and I'll give you your.
I don't want fucking
Maybe
cursed
you
dice.
Have some other ideas for dice?
I need more
No
time to think
need
about
to
it. For me.
rush. Take a
Oh,
look
we get a
around,
dice
see
and
if
then we
anything
can do
inspires
like
you.
dice rolls. Oh wait, what do you know about the man who was killed?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
Who cares?
Did
about
you
the
see
dead
him?
Body? We might be dealing with a.
There's no malignant entity here.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook. Then the
It's not a
woman
malignant
under the large
entity.
window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard.
I mean,
You're
she might
saying
not.
you didn't
She might not have
see
been
or
looking out the
hear
window.
anything unusual
She might have been
this Sunday
sleeping.
evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
Yeah, and she'd be working close in looking at stuff.
Well, there's always something going on in the
Yeah,
Welling's
Kuno
backyard.
pretty much. She's trying to think of something.
During daytime, there are usually those kids.
Yep.
And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers.
Drunk workers.
hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
She's
Maybe.
heard of the murder, but did not see it, sire. She's not
Hmm.
sorry to disappoint you. Informing on someone in a murder investigation.
Yeah, she'd rather not be involved in.
Focused existence.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
No, all right. Never took your eyes off your work.
But in this case, all I would have seen is my own
Oh,
reflection.
it's just
staring back from the
alright.
darkness.
It's light here, but dark in the yard at night.
Yeah, so she might not have seen it.
It's really
Too much
hard
light.
to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look
in the
out the window
zone.
when I'm in the zone.
Yeah, because you can see from sitting down, she'd have to stand up to
This
look out that
person
window.
values focus above all. She keeps her sharp sight on the instruments
Hmm.
before her.
Do you often work on Sundays?
It's an odd profession. Making
She
dice
works
for
whenever they
people,
need her to.
But I like it. And I prefer
Oh no, we do
doing
want
this
to make that
sitting at
dice and
home.
give it to the woman.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
The cursed dice.
We're
What is this
inside
place?
the chimney of an old central furnace.
Yeah.
It's strange, I know.
So if they know that it's just a woman running a business,
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken.
she made
so I
herself
had to
something.
build myself
This
a
is what
makeshift
scared
home.
people off.
Besides, I don't really have to pay
No, because
any
no one
rent
knows it
here,
exists.
So that's a plus.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity living in the chimney. You should ask her
What
about the
curse? There is no curse.
Creepy.
This place is cursed. Did you know that people call it the doomed commercial area?
I've heard the stories,
Uh-huh.
but I don't think those stories are true.
Well, what happened to all those places, the
It's
companies?
just capitalism. We
Yeah,
only hear
I
about
mean,
tales of success.
that was my
It's
assumption.
often surprising to realize how many ventures actually fail.
Plaisance says it's
Plaisance,
malicious.
the bookshop lady?
Yeah.
I've heard that her business is doing rather well.
Hmm.
The energy
Maybe
spread
she's actually good at her job. I don't know why the bookstore. Plaisance is wise when she has Seminese trinkets.
The Seminese trinkets, of course.
Doesn't explain anything.
But it doesn't. This is merely a
Yeah,
solid
she's saying
response.
there's no curse.
Oh, you could say so.
Hold on,
Both houses were built at the same time and under the East of the Commerce Central project.
Okay. Still a separate building. The malicious energies can reach her. The waitress just took off and customers have trouble paying bills. No. I have trouble paying bills.
And then there is me.
I think you're the curse.
I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice
Yeah,
to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
It probably helps that she doesn't have to pay any rent and nobody knows she's there.
Maybe it's just because she's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
Plaisance thinks you're the source of it, a malignant entity.
Malignant entity? What does that even mean? Some kind of sorceress?
Oh wait, but wait, the way she's saying it, she came up with sorceress, I didn't say sorceress.
Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this cycle.
It's the middle one.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointing.
Now the question is, will she believe me?
But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
That's all she has to say.
Do I really want to buy a dice?
She's been thorough and truthful, as far as we can see.
Do you know what happened to the other tenants?
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh,
well, I don't know.
Quite a lot of them spring to mind.
Stuffed animals? There used to be a hair salon.
Yes, I think it was called.
Let's ask. I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask. It might give us some more information about stuff.
A big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like gender.
So there we go with the first one that's
scared of that word.
That's probably not. That's probably failed because of the kind of place it's chosen to set up in.
A bit of experimenting every now and then isn't bad.
No. Yeah, what's wrong with a bit of experimenting?
I guess it just wasn't the time yet.
For these people. What about the gym? They didn't need to go to a gym because they were constantly working out, lifted heavy things at work.
It wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemitep's boxing club.
A boxing club.
A community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime.
And who was Artemitep?
A kind man.
I thought she was going to say a drug dealer.
I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was younger, and that's why he wanted to start the gym, as his way of giving back.
Maybe that's what Kuno needs.
Kuno? Who's Kuno?
The little ginger gremlin who likes to...
Oh, you mean the kid with the
That's the
sailor's
kid, yeah.
mouth? Yes, I've heard him yelling profanities in the backyard.
She probably hears him yelling them all day long.
I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid.
Yeah. How did that community project work out?
It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation
Now that you had,
even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of amphetamines.
It's not really full.
Was it?
No one would store their drugs.
Are you sure? Maybe we should go and have a look.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
This was a few years ago.
That's not a curse, is it? That was people
the plaza ever since.
who saw a former criminal trying to get a business off the ground and went, nah, not letting that happen. That's what happened there. Because people do that kind of shit all the time, don't they? What's up with the broken windows?
Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be.
They had to repair their own windows and they spent all their money trying to do it.
What could go wrong with this one, right?
People were just testing to see if they could fix the windows in 24 hours, you know? We can fix your windows in 24 hours, well, I'll just find out if that's true. Smash! Fix your window then. And people just kept smashing the windows. Everyone had to just test to see if they could actually do it.
Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff.
Yeah,
Who would have guessed?
That's... I'm starting to see a kind of situation forming here where the reason a lot of these businesses failed was not due to a curse, but due to potentially business decisions by the owners.
What's the snuff, Milia?
Oh, don't ask that.
And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway, and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
I mean, no, I want to know.
It's a Rosa radio station that broadcasts
all right. Why did I even ask? I knew that's what it would be.
To get off on it.
Nothing changes.
I knew that's what it would be.
As she says that, as if it's just another piece of information
well, it is.
To lay out for the world.
Don't worry.
It is, though, you know.
has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-roses.
This isn't our problem. Don't worry about this.
Good luck with that. It's
Yeah.
not easy catching those perpetrators.
It certainly isn't, especially if they hide out in like chimneys and stuff. Someone makes stuffed animals.
You mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist? No, he mostly just did drugs.
They probably put them inside the taxidermy, right?
Anything else?
Found some creepy
There
mannequins.
used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were
Insect
doing well for
rights?
a couple of years until the insect rights activists came.
Why would... I got to you.
The atelier produced a certain collection
Oh, right,
of
okay.
chitin emulsion materials. Apparently chitin is made
Yeah.
in the Occident, where it's
Where it comes from
extracted
beetle,
from
yeah.
beetle wings.
So they weren't allowed to do that anymore.
All kinds of political
Again,
movements are big in the Occident. The activists
doesn't
found
seem
the
like
biggest chitin supplier,
a
which of
curse.
course caused the price to skyrocket. And naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused
Yeah.
to be seen in chitin from then on.
If all other
The
stuff was,
atelier
yeah.
went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
I'm glad someone took care of the little guys.
Really? Anyway.
What?
Poor guy. Suddenly, you get a feeling that insects
Insects are not important to the case. Come
It's
off
hard
it.
to say why.
Why are there rotor blades and skis? Was there some kind of some kind of helicopter ski tour company?
They were made by a company called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive...
Oh, that's what that guy's
on
delivering.
vacation with all their money.
Oh, there's a surprise. Yeah. Like that guy with the Bitcoin. No, wait, no, that I can't prove
I think
that.
it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashtkor or wherever he is.
Fair enough. He ran away. What do the transmissions say?
The usual, I imagine.
But one at the bottom.
But he's been
That's
thinking
illegal,
about
running
all
off with
kinds
company
of new
money.
business plans and can't wait to get
Yes, you're
started
right.
on them just as soon as he returns.
Yeah. He's never coming back, though, is he?
Men like that are a curse.
But not an actual curse.
Sure, but Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets called C is
Did that guy not say he was delivering stuff for them?
I have
Well, whatever.
no idea why those skis and blades are still lying around in the house.
Dunno.
Not much use now, I guess.
Could probably go skiing.
They were just the props. Why return them? Maybe you could make a sword out of one.
A sword?
No, wait.
What?
Forget it.
Give this guy a sword. This police officer, give him a sword. I found a strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
Was it that?
She liked them.
They were an interesting bunch.
Well, she
talked
liked them
about
because she would have been
role-playing
making
systems
dice for
every
them.
now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral. They certainly took
8
their
o'clock
work
coming up.
very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
What you mean is they never bothered turning up half the time.
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
Sounds about right.
Well, I did hear them talking at times.
They didn't get their crowdfunding off the ground.
They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
Right.
She sounds almost mocking when she says that.
Really, they must have been on a gigantic
I
ego
thought.
trip.
Because when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot
Of course
about
they did.
capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep up.
But you know,
with
if they'd been
businesses
successful,
and
they would have
so
had a
on.
completely different opinion of that, wouldn't they? Because
In
that's...
the end, they just didn't get it
Yeah.
done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic.
That
And to
really
show up
opens
to
up my
work on
cynical
time.
side, doesn't it? Showing up to work on time is incredibly hard. That's too bad I would have supported them.
Not the wisest decision.
I would have lost all my savings. Who said I would have given them all my savings? Who says this guy? Imagine thinking this guy has savings. You know what I mean? Imagine thinking that guy has savings.
The result is 1
on
a 20-sided die. The dice is black and filled with little silvery flakes, like snowflakes.
Should I be asking for this dice?
Anything else?
Maybe I should. There was a terrifying taxidermied bear.
Oh boy, the fabled Revachol ICT.
Oh, she's going to tell us. So this is the great thing with this game, is you end up just going off on tangents about random stuff.
The place was owned by 2 guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing.
And eventually you might get to the storyline.
Don't ask me about their other ideas.
Indeed.
What were their other ideas?
There was really just one, and it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20.
Never mind.
By man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could
right, just sit behind the counter in their store.
Bored magazine browsing.
Sounds like she really doesn't know how to be a female ally. Fritta does the same thing.
What's this? It's an ordinary idea. I don't have an opinion on employing teens. Would they expect 20 cents? I'm surprised they showed up to work at all.
Oh, but they did. They did show up to work, and not alone.
Right.
There were also acne-ridden girlfriends.
An ice cream stand.
Boyfriends loitering near the ice cream
like
stand.
Like one of those old malt shops or something that you see in things. Like in Back to the Future.
And they already had the bear.
Yeah, what about the bear?
The bear.
Yeah, you said the bear.
Of course not. The bear was terrifying.
Yeah, a big polar bear fridge with glowing red eyes. Unsurprisingly, scared people off.
Worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted. Eventually,
oh shit! Wait, we put that body in there.
To its rival, Glacé 5000. Glacé 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
I'm sure the bear was doing its best.
Because the taxidermist who made that bear definitely wasn't doing his best.
The fridge is made out of a taxidermied polar bear. I feel like that might have something to do with the reason why it didn't work very well.
He said that the bear was his vision beast. He said he made his vision beast while high on desiccants. Called it Megatherian.
Yeah. I don't know if that's entirely surprising, to be honest.
Sounds cool. Why is everyone doing drugs in this place?
Well, why do you think? Because it's fucking...
Even the taxidermist?
What's a Megatherian?
Megatherian. A mega wild beast.
Fair enough. What's a mega wild beast?
It's an imaginary beast that guides you through life.
Spirit animal, sort of
by
thing.
telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
Apparently so, yeah.
Necktie tightens around your neck.
Oh, go away, necktie.
Excited. But it doesn't feel particularly fun this time around.
Grab your tie and mumble. Not now, you beast. Just cough.
Anyway, now
we got another skill point, look.
The fallen ice cream empire.
Oh.
Anything else? Business, perhaps?
I found the building's intercom.
For a long time.
The intercom's not working.
Right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells
There's one that works.
Including mine. I'm still in the
But we pretended we were Kuno and she doesn't want to speak to us anymore.
Confusion.
She's still in the middle of connecting the wires.
The one with an empty name card. It's the last one in the list.
It's the last one.
As I said, it's quite useless right now.
Doesn't work. Good.
Yet. Sure, I'm listening.
More questions about... No, I don't want to ask... I don't have more questions about the intercom. Fucking hell.
I hope it clarified things.
Wasn't her business failed? Why? You know. Order dice.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
What was the one... Tell me about your most extraordinary.
From the firmament? Those cost more than 7 real. Are you sure?
No, it's not worth it.
Maybe some other die then?
A regular die. No. How much does a regular one cost?
I'm a novelty.
Oh, of course, sorry, yeah.
I don't make normal dies.
She just makes novelty ones.
Dies that have more than 4 sides. Octahedrons, trapezohedrons,
barrel dice.
Dodecahedrons. But also barrel dice.
Alright, right. So numbers around the outside and yeah.
Come
Fair
on
enough.
Now. Be a little creative.
Yeah, do the cursed
What do you
dice.
mean by cursed?
As cursed as this commercial area.
How about I surprise you?
Surprise me.
Come back
Yeah.
in 8 hours with
8
7
hours.
and I'll give you your cursed
At 4 in the
die.
morning. Well, I can't come back. I can't come back at 4 in the morning, can I?
Great.
Why not? Let's
See you
buy
in 8
it.
hours then. Was there anything else?
No, I can go tell the woman now that there's nothing for her to worry about. She should just stop thinking that there's curses and ghosts in the place. What's that? Shoes in a puddle of melting snow, and the floorboards creak. Well, that would have something to do with it as well, wouldn't it? If there was a creaking floorboard, she might have got kind of freaked out by that as well. Is that a... No. How do we get out of here again? Was it that way? Yeah. Okay. So... Okay. So let's go... Oh yeah, this was the woman's shop, so we can go and speak to her. Just flash a torch in your face if you don't mind. Just gotta check your eyes.
Found. And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
Doubt it.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out.
It's not a sorceress.
For some kind of sorcery?
No.
Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
Yeah, sometimes to make dice, bone was a thing they used to use.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source?
There is no source of doom.
How did she explain the curse?
Before you say anything, ask yourself, is the woman really able to withstand the truth?
Well, we'll give it a try and see.
The narrative she's built herself, it does need tearing.
Exactly.
Down. Just don't say you don't have any answer yet.
We have to give her a direct answer.
Killing her. To hell with it.
No curse because there are too many. It's capitalism, bankruptcy. I don't have any answer yet. There still needs to be followed. There's another entity more. No. It says there's no curse because it's capitalism, bankruptcy is a quirk of our economic system.
What? The entire economic system
No!
is
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Healthy enough to withstand this level of stress.
What I meant was I found the source of the doom. Forget about the economy thing. It's alright. No. That's not quite right. Right, only world revolution to help.
You found a way to fix our entire economic system?
Yeah.
Or are you talking about the building?
I don't want to do any of this. What if I just say that?
Of course. I trust my Seminese wards and charms kept you safe while you perform the ancient rites.
Yeah, they did.
All that matters is that the energies
See
are
now,
operating.
that's all we need to do. See people like that, you just tell them, oh yeah, I did it. And as long as you're convincing enough, they'll believe you.
But still. Thank you, officer. Truly, you've brought a better psycho-emanation to this humble book.
No, I haven't.
And
Okay.
that's no small achievement.
She so badly wants this to be over.
Yeah.
She would have believed.
Oh yeah, I just needed to melt some ice cream on my face, and then a donkey ran backwards through the shop, and then that was it. You could have told her anything.
It will only
I don't think I
last
could have told her that.
A week tops. Then her mood will sour, and she will feel the curse again.
Probably.
All right, then. All's well that ends well.
I had a few more questions about
Shall
this
we return
curse.
to our ordinary lives?
Anyway, bye. That was good. That was nice. The curse is lifted. Not really. Well, it is, because there wasn't one. That's that done. We've got a skill point. I'm going to fill perception all the way. Why not? Can be fully perceptive. I think I can probably put the torch away. Although I might need it when I go to get the when I go and get the guy's boots. Pick up dice. We'll do that tomorrow. Signatures for Everard. We can't do that until the waterlock's sorted. Send the body process and ask Renee. We can't do that one. Can I? Is there any way that I can get rid of that? Get the hangman's boots. Prove your authority. I don't know if we need to improve something else in our... I don't know. To find somebody else that to ask about those tattoos. About who? Who might know about the tattoos? The boy behind the counter in here, maybe? I doubt it. The lawyer girl! Or, you know, the person we thought was a gardener at first. I hear there's people
I've got
around.
nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Are you Miss
I
Beaufort?
suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries and focusing on
Yeah,
why
but
you are
Titus Hardy's
actually
being a bit
Titus
of an
Hardy.
idiot. I don't want to talk to
You
Titus
caught her
Hardy.
off guard. Push her some more.
Easy Leo told me,
You
like...
are not here to chat up the legal counsel.
Uh-huh.
You are here to question these men.
You set the pace and the topic of these conversations here.
Yeah.
Establish that.
Is everything going a bit slow, or am I just imagining that? There's a few seconds delay. From what I'm doing and how the thing's reacting. Hopefully it's not too noticeable. Okay.
A man like Easy Leo
Let's just keep
could have
going.
said anything. Do not be restrained, sire.
He said... Mr. Everett sent you to law school.
The union and these men here. Don't make this personal.
Sounds like a bit of a conflict of interest, to be honest.
A very minor victory.
Are you the Hardy girl?
You could be Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school.
She doesn't want that. Have we made her... I'm not sure why we want to make her feel uncomfortable. I need to check something, because that's bothering me. Sorry, one sec. Just because it looks like there's a bit of a delay that's not normally there. Boo. Takes a second for it to react to my... You might hear it in the background, you might hear me more than once. Sorry. Boo. Is it working? She doesn't want that. Alright, no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm looking at my screen and there's a bit of a kind of slow kind of, I don't know. I wonder if she knows about tattoos.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
Frame rate issue. Why? Sorry, I just want to have a quick look at something. Okay. That should be fine. Okay. Hazard scientist, tell me more about morale. Do I remember this rare insect? No, she doesn't have any interest in tattoos. What about this lad? Does he know anything about tattoos?
Can I help you?
Bill, saw another thing. No. Karaoke. Nobody to speak to there. No, I don't think that. We can't go back for the thing until 9 o'clock. Something's causing the game to stutter a bit. Odd. Okay. The camera now seems to be reacting at the right time though, so maybe it's just a brief blip. Yeah, it all looks okay now. Well, maybe, do you think he knows anything about tattoos?
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Yeah, fuck off. What about this lad? Does he know anything about tattoos? And there's that guy. I wonder who this. I wonder who the other guy is. Where the other guy is.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
Let's not tell him that because it'll go back to his boss. We want his boss to trust us for now, at least. Right, we already spoke to this guy about it. Oh, well, wait. The strike, or the strike breakers. No. Right to work! Only he's not somebody that actually wants to work there. He's somebody who's trying to take people out. Right, see this woman here, what about her?
The woman is still...
Snap my fingers!
What is it? What do you
Right,
want?
Darrow, before I came you seemed to wait. No, that's... There's nobody else to talk to about tattoos. If there was a tattoo place, that would be a good place to ask about tattoos, right? But there isn't. Well, what about... I mean, you never know. You never know. I doubt very much that what I'm about to do is going to help anything. Does she know about tattoos? Maybe it's in her magazine that she reads. Maybe, what's it? There might be books about tattoos.
Is this about the questions again?
No, because we went in the shop and we didn't get an option to ask anything about tattoos. And it was mostly, it's mostly fiction that she's got in that store anyway, wasn't it? Oh, history. Maybe. 8:20. And we've pretty much covered all the people all the way down here. Does he know anything about tattoos?
Yes?
Why did the 41st send me? Did I already do that? No, I don't think that's what we want. Never mind. Who else would know about these? What's the story again? Crime, romance, biographies of famous people. So there's nothing... Because pretty much I think that's the content of everything that's available in her store. I don't know if we need to go back to our place to... Who else would know about tattoos? Who else would know about tattoos? I wonder. Who else? I'm just trying to find something to do before... There we go. Right, okay. Let me see. Let me try something here. So we've asked one person about the tattoos. That was Joyce, or Rejoice, as her full name is. Because she was Joyce, then she was someone else, and then she became Joyce again. I don't know. That's a terrible thing to say. Okay. Let me just speak to him for a minute.
Right to work. Right to work.
You're mercenary
Free
that.
flow of commerce.
No, that's not what I want to ask about.
Steadies, but his eyes are still narrow. Slow.
When a bunch of ungrateful...
Yeah, what do they want?
They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work.
Oh, whatever. He's not going to help me. I don't know who I can speak to about that. He must be some kind of superstar. -2 logic still seems unlikely. I'd lose my logic if I progress with that while it's working away. What else can we do right now? That's tomorrow. No idea where my badge could possibly be. Don't know how to get into those secret passages. Need to go and visit him. Call tomorrow about that. Tattoos I don't know. Gain authority in Titus's eyes, but he made some shit up about me. Get the boots, find the armor, ask Renee about the photo that I've lost. Send victim's body. We'll do that after we get the boots. Close the waterlock. That's tomorrow morning. Find the cryptozoologist. I can't do that until I get across there. 2 signature rep. We can't do that until we got across there, and we can't do this just now. So there's really not much that we can do at this precise moment in time, apart from wait for 9 o'clock. Is there any way to skip forward in time? I feel like that would be a useful thing. If you could skip forward half an hour, whatever. But no, I have to wander around for... How long does time in this game actually take? Is it real time? If so, we might get to do it just before the end of the stream. It looks to me like it's real time. Or am I imagining that? We'll go up here and we'll see what happens, but I'm pretty sure that we're too early. Pretty sure that it's not going to work right now. Up there. If there was I feel like a wait kind of mechanic might be nice. There's nothing, there's not even anyone we can talk to there, really. You'd think, I mean, mission-specific stuff would be... Distant traffic, right, what are we looking for? It's that apartment, isn't it? I don't think he's going to be there just now, but...
This door is made of metal, and no one answers.
Yeah, it's too early.
We should return in the evening. At 9.
Yeah, 9 o'clock at the earliest. Fine. That time still hasn't changed. At this stage, I'm not even sure. I don't know. So what else can we do at the moment? Because I think we've pretty much covered all the bases here right now. Spoke to the guy at the... I don't think there's anything new to pick up from anyone. Still 2022. Let me just check something. Just want to find out something. About cabinet inventory, journal map. Time. Time passes when picking new dialogue options. Read books to pass time quicker. So what? Time just doesn't pass? Unless we're actually having a conversation with someone. I did not know that. Something I've just found out just now. Apparently time is still while we let's see.
Hello, sir. How is the investigation going? Found any curses yet?
Yeah, find a way in.
That's great. I hope exciting adventures lie ahead.
I hope so too.
Maybe you can help Mother become less afraid. Oh, that's
Who's
Aunt
that woman?
Billy. She's nice if a bit distressed.
Ah, she's her aunt.
No, sir. She's a working woman who comes to look at the books a lot.
Alright, I see. One of those kind of
She's a
aunties.
bad husband. Not very nice or helpful.
I see. That's helpful information that probably I can't actually get anywhere with. I'm a policeman.
I know you are.
Oh, she knows.
Everyone can see that. The rectangles.
Do you need the help of a policeman? Maybe your husband's
My
missing?
husband? No, he's not.
So where could he
I
be?
don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Working?
Where is this going, officer?
So what I'm hearing is you don't really know where your
Yes,
husband is.
I don't really need to know where my husband is. Not all the time.
Wouldn't you like to?
No.
I can totally help you find your missing husband.
Why are we still talking about this? I haven't lost my husband.
She has, though.
She has,
husband
though.
Is totally lost. You should tell her that it's okay.
What?
It's okay. It's alright not to know.
Who
Nothing
said
shameful.
anything about shame? Stop talking down to me.
I'm
My
not. What do you mean?
husband is not missing.
But he is. You can feel it.
Your
Or
cockatoo's
maybe
missing.
it's something else then. Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look
A lot of time smoking.
stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking.
Okay.
Another comrade. Years of labor are pressing down on her
Deserves a
shoulders.
hug.
She deserves a hug.
Yeah, just go
For all the
grab
work
somebody in the
she's
middle of
done
the
for
street.
their
That's a fucking ridiculous idea.
No, absolutely not.
So where are they?
A policeman or a nanny?
Nanny, where are they?
Missing, sir.
You know where they are. They're at home, smoking.
They're at home
Give them
smoking?
the ladder of vices a chance.
Oh my god.
No, they're at a disco, getting down. Stupid disco dancing teenagers.
I thought in this world disco wasn't popular anymore. They're at home smoking cigarettes.
That's just... My daughters are perfectly
Maybe we
fine.
can exasperate her enough that she'll tell us.
There's nothing to worry about. They're almost grown up now anyway. They're past the age they need me protecting them from everything now.
The danger's now greater than ever. How old are they?
Girl, Jolie, is just shy of 16. Jenny, she is turning 18 next month. But we shouldn't even be talking about them.
Can you describe their
Why
appearance?
do you need to know this?
I don't actually need to know this at all.
They're not missing. That they're in Jamrock, safe and well, at some stupid party.
You're right.
She gives you
Let's
a
not
short
talk about
nod
them.
and shifts her attention back to books.
Maybe you're missing a cockatoo.
To disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here.
Yeah. Just one.
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be stopped when they get ladies. It's better to not touch him at this point.
I'm not going to ask what you mean. I think we all know what that means.
I don't even have a cockatoo. And guess what?
It's a trap. Never ever say what.
Great.
There's danger about that. Great, got it.
Wonderful.
I'm not doing that one, because why would you do that?
The woman before you nods and returns to her reading.
Why would you do that? Why would you just randomly hug a person in the street without warning? If you know them, fine, and you know the person, and if you've not seen each other in a while, okay. Some random person who's just in the street, just go up and start hugging them. No, wrong.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks
I don't want to buy a book.
featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word
Heimdall
somewhere.
Do any of the books call out to me?
A twinge at the back of your head makes you
Oh,
flinch.
right, oh god.
Your eye starts twitching.
Ow.
Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very
In
muscular
chains?
man from Heimdall in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase.
But I'm not going to buy one of these
to a
books.
throne.
They're...
A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man. She's laughing.
But it does
at him,
pass time.
belittling him. Between the throne and the Heimdall man lies a bonfire,
Okay.
casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The
Okay.
title reads, Man from Heimdall and the Devil Woman.
These questions, it's one extreme to another with that, isn't it?
The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Heimdall novels.
Do I want to buy this for $9? For $9? Yeah, okay.
It is a bestseller for a reason.
Is it? Alright, fair enough. Cheers. Thanks for that. Let's have a look at it. Where is it? Okay, look in that envelope. Let's interact with this.
The edges of the pages are worn and smudged. A lot of people have read about the Devil Woman's altercations with the Heimdall man.
Apparently so.
The jacket copy proclaims,
What's it say?
Man from Heimdall.
Man from Heimdall.
In his most exciting adventure yet. After crashing
In a
into
world
strange jungle,
where a
cannibalistic
man
native
from Heimdall.
his only surviving comrade, noble Tyribald, Before man from Yelmdale can mount a rescue, he is ambushed by a tribe of female warriors and taken to the ancient citadel
Cloud
of
City?
Cloud City, where
Here's someone stole their ideas.
wicked queen rules supreme.
Then was he like stuck inside stone for a while?
To escape his dire situation and find his missing friend. You
Flip through the book
to a random page. Man from Helmdal, wielding his two Zweihanders, is carving through a sea of savages.
He's carrying two
his visage
two-handed swords.
Determination.
Is he? Alright.
His arms whirling like windmills are soaked with the blood of his enemies.
Sounds great.
Mangled corpses.
Oh look, we're almost at 9 o'clock.
Good God, this is some retrograde stuff. When was this shit written? You flip to the copyright
a while
page.
ago.
This book was written in 38.
Oh shit, great, yeah, heroic.
Rage burns in his azure-hued eyes.
Oh, it's after 9.
He brings glory and honor to his long-lost Yamdala tribe.
No need to read anymore, thanks. Put the book away. We did what we needed to do. We managed to. I wasn't that interested in the book. It's just that I knew that in that book I just knew that it would pass the time, and it did. Because it's now 9:10. Right. So now we can go and look for that guy in his apartment. And after that I'll ask him to... We'll take him back and then go and try and get the boots. Up we go. It's after 9, we can do it. We can meet him, if he's there. And then go back to the hotel. Maybe. Let's go. We can go and break the guy's door down now. No. We know where he lives. It's the most important thing. It's number 28. The only door you can actually try and knock on. Do 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 do. There he is, look! Now he can't escape. He's gone up there so that we might not see him. Crack, bud.
Jean Marie, you found me.
I did.
His slender figure is backlit by city lights.
Who is he?
Its distant streets and motorways flashing like diamonds.
Who is this guy?
It feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood tonight.
What does he?
Beautiful. So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
I was hoping to talk to possible witnesses. That's what I'm aiming for, yeah. One-word answers aren't very helpful.
I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
His Sunday friend?
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you.
Right, okay.
It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark and the neighbouring windows
are all lighted up.
One by one. Downstairs, a cat crosses the yard, disappearing into the bush.
Besides, I've got to run.
He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad.
I just found you again.
Look at it. It's a beautiful night. Who's going to stay in on a night like this?
Alright, well, if you promise we can talk again.
In the corner of the lieutenant's mouth, as you're saying.
What, is he getting angry?
We'll talk. Just not tonight. Take
care.
Right,
okay.
All right?
Fair enough. So we've done that. Now we've got to go in there and chat to whoever's in the apartment. Oh, let's
And he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a theme for him.
Let's go. I have to interview his Sunday friend. What can I do here? I'm gonna level something up. Maybe I'll unlock another one of these. Let's do Jammer Shuffle. Yeah, let's internalize that one. There we go. Just randomly. We'll chat to this guy in here. It's gonna be like midnight by the time we actually get away. Come on. Oh, he's a guy. Where am I? I'm there. Quarterly Business Magazine. Dishes soaked in a pot. Flyers for parties. Dates for open lectures. An empty ashtray. Okay. An exquisite canopy bed. A Samaran conical hat. We'll have it. If I can pinch people's hats, I will. An old photo of the same apartment. A kimono type, robe type thing. Expensive men's perfume. Okay.
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Is his name Sunday Friend?
My
That's
name
me.
is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition.
Oh, he's with the government.
I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur-la-Clé.
Do you?
I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way.
So what's his story?
About the hanging.
I think I might have an idea, but
Hanging? What's a drag? He seems like a cultured gentleman. You should ask him about the finer things.
what? Ask him about the finer things.
Oh yes, my friend has a great eye for these things.
He stole
refuses
it.
to
He
tell
stole
me
the
where it
bed.
came from. It's a mystery. I believe they call this type of frame industrial.
An industrial frame.
It's very comfy. That's really all I
Fair
can tell
enough.
you about it.
Okay.
The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
You actually witnessed it?
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
He did. This is just the break we've been looking for. Is it? I don't know. Start from the beginning if you don't mind.
It's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
Okay.
He holds out his hands.
He just wants to be involved.
Like a drama teacher setting the scene.
What do you mean?
Get to the
like
point.
in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening.
Right.
I was on the balcony.
Like it
with
was
the tower,
planned.
getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body.
All the
And then
lights
I
went
saw
out.
all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing
Oh,
this.
it's not that you shouldn't be seeing it, it's that you should be ignoring
Sounds
it.
like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated. Well done, detective.
Who were they? See, he's not got as many of the problems with people locally. He doesn't know anybody
I
really.
couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud,
Loud.
and very Martinez.
From Martinez.
Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive.
I'm sure they
with their
can.
profanities.
How many
I
were
couldn't
there?
tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8.
Sounds about right.
The lieutenant sends you a sharp look at the mention of that number.
Were any of them huge, like
giant you're
200 kilograms?
No, they were all quite human.
Yeah.
As far as I could tell.
Did any of them look like drummers?
Why? No. But then, I don't know what a drummer
like-
is supposed to look like.
Yeah.
I think we can drop the drummer angle. That was my bad.
I don't know. You can't use that phrase.
I went
What happened
back inside.
next?
Were you able to see anything from inside?
Officer, the
Probably
yard
not.
was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear them.
They were threatening to kill him.
They were threatening to kill that poor man.
Oh, he was unconscious. He wasn't. Yeah. Were they men or
All
women?
men, I presume. But again,
So
I
he
couldn't see
heard
them.
men.
But we are fairly certain.
Oh yeah, but if she didn't speak and she isn't dressed in a way that would necessarily make it obvious,
It's possible, officer.
or we don't know what she looks
but I
like,
cannot say with certainty.
so we got no idea.
It was very dark, you must remember.
He's
I
not going to
believe
know
they
this
were
either
mostly
because it was
white,
dark.
Though I believe I saw 2 Areopagites among them. And I
Right.
am quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent.
That would be Manana, wouldn't it?
Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
Just nobody cared because they knew that they knew the guy was an arse.
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
Why didn't you call the police?
You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in
So he
such
didn't call the police.
circumstances. I was simply in shock. I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
Okay.
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
Yeah, that would help.
All I can say is that it was late.
So you didn't actually witness
No,
it.
I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
Those are all my questions.
Of course,
Thanks for your time.
Anything I can do to assist the RCM.
What are you doing in
The
Martinez?
coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking.
So he's interested in these negotiations
It
too.
must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires.
Do we need to ask this question?
Well, I'm renovating it.
Okay.
It is an interesting project.
So he's gonna.
The
He's
building
trying
used
to
be a
gentrify
12-story
the
skyscraper
area.
Before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here.
I think.
You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community
Right.
caused when we arrived here.
So you're some kind of bureaucrat.
As I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-Lac.
A bureaucrat.
For the Institute of Price.
Goddamn bureaucracy.
This is one of the main projects of the Moral Inter.
Wait, there isn't actually an Institute of Price Stability, is there? Or maybe there is. God, it's impossible to understand.
Who knows?
Someone from the Moral Intern is
yeah.
La communauté internationale is what
International community.
Australians colloquially call the coalition.
Okay.
In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution.
Yeah, you say disaster.
It is the most important thing.
That doesn't really
It's
tell me
the
anything.
central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining
stability
is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment.
Sure.
Which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
Basically, it makes sure the price of bread doesn't change.
Yeah.
Précisément. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce.
So, but then you bake huge loaves.
That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%.
Below 2% of what?
Not too far below. No. 2 below is also bad. Below.
2 below 2.
Close to 2%. The coalition.
Yeah, he's a bureaucrat. He's not answering your questions at all. He's a bureaucrat.
The benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
Sure, give me a leaflet. Why not?
Policy is essential for addressing uncertainty.
Well, that's not a leaflet. That's you talking again.
Stability is the raison d'être of the Moral Inter. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist. But I don't have my leaflet.
Oh, that's a shame. Damn. I was hoping I'd get a leaflet. Fuck. Oh well. Maybe next time.
Part of the Moral Intern's commitment to transparency.
I want to know about the Moral Intern. I'm not really that bothered.
It's the international organization for moralists. Hence,
Moralist International.
The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies.
Mind
As is the
babies.
coalition.
There are more nefarious powers to work for than the Moral Intern.
But of
So you're a moralist. Am I a moralist?
Do you value freedom? Do you believe in a normal, stable
Yeah, but you
world
fucking don't,
governed
mate.
by democratic values?
I mean, I'm not sure they do. Are you a moralist?
Me? I'm a lieutenant of the RCM, dedicated to maintaining law and order in Ravachol.
A very moralist answer.
Yeah.
The lieutenant is practiced in the art of putting on a show for one's superiors.
Yeah. Martinez doesn't seem stable or normal to me.
No. Martinez is something else.
It's its own place.
Ravachol is generally difficult.
The only place in the whole world where people have a union.
Hasn't yet achieved full democracy. But they are working towards it. You're
all doing well here. I'm not even. Yeah. No. Much does it mean in the sham as long as we're in the Boot Hill capital. None of the above is that moralism.
Of course, the personal views do not represent.
I just like making him uncomfortable.
Ah, my friend. But the lesson of the revolution is that communism.
No, the lesson of the revolution is that strength of arms takes them down, right? It's not.
Oh yes, the big bad coalition crushed the revolution. Tell me, if the revolution was succeeding, would it have been crushed so easily?
Depends. If the people who they were trying to take on,
Are we really
were
so
able to
bad for wanting
produce
to
more
compromise
weapons and
peace prosperity?
stuff, right?
Unreasonable?
They would
achievable?
surely.
Ask yourself that.
They would
Now,
suddenly
enough of
win.
this delightful political interlude. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Yeah, tell me about Sur la
What's there
Clef.
to say? Sur-la-Clé is a modern,
Sur la Clé,
urbanized
sorry.
country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index.
Does it?
Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart of EPIS.
EPIS?
Moreover, it is
So
a
you not even do a
sponsor
proper
of
P,
less
no? You have to
emerged countries.
do it by the internet.
Revachol is only one of its many darlings whose
Sorry.
progress it supports and cherishes.
Darling? That can't be an official designation.
Alright, very nice.
Oh,
That's lovely of them.
Sur-la-Clé is mega benevolent to
Sure.
whatever you wish, officer.
Can you tell me about your friend?
My friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him.
No, I can imagine.
But he understands the importance of education.
Okay.
He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
What's Kedra?
Kedra is a candidate member of APIS.
Okay.
But between you and me, their potential membership
Oh,
is
it's a
contentious.
place people don't want in there.
That it's never going to happen. They enter negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since.
No, it doesn't tell me anything about Kedra. Is it warm? Cold?
It's also known for its Mandarin
Ah, sounds good. Let's go there.
Supramundi. Kedra is an emerging market, but it still has a long way to go.
Okay.
Maybe that's why my friend's menage decided to emigrate.
Possibly. How did you become
manage to
friends?
Bad things happening on the East Peninsula. Oil platforms.
That doesn't sound like...
Civil wars
that doesn't sound like normal.
Finally, the international community is forced to step in.
That's not how you become friends with people.
Au contraire.
Oh.
It's how millions
What?
of people end up where they are.
Right, well...
It's how
it's
I
not the
came
root
and
cause,
my
though, is
friend
it?
too.
Who is he?
Sorry. Who?
Your friend.
But I told
the
you,
guy.
officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education.
Yeah.
Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization. Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own...
He's here to study the arts, and this guy's giving him an apartment to live in. Fair enough.
He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes. He's a truly free spirit.
Free spirit.
He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking...
Something. Anything. Nothing.
The world is open wide for a talented youth like him.
And what are you doing in this apartment by
I'm
yourself?
just enjoying the view.
Isn't it rude for him to leave
We're
you alone?
friends. Nothing's taboo between us. He comes and goes. I'm sure you'll see him around. He's very active. I'm all ears, officer.
That's all.
Officer.
Oh, a
do you
moment.
have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Why can't we talk
It's
later?
against diplomatic best practices for an official
He
in my
shouldn't be
position to be discussing murders
involved.
with local
Shouldn't be
militia.
involved.
That's not the
All
right
right.
reason he's so apprehensive. Men in his position shouldn't be seen loitering around in underprivileged
Yeah,
young
exactly.
men's apartments in the
Exactly.
middle of the night.
Of course. I'm glad I could help.
There didn't seem to be much more we could really investigate with him, so is there anything else we can pick up or touch in the room? No. Right, let's leave. I feel like that was kind of almost a pointless thing to do. Right, let's get rid of Kim and then we can go and get the boots. I hope. Get rid of Mr. Kitsuragi. Maybe we can get the boots. Because if you're jumping in muddy puddles, you must wear your boots. I don't know why I just said that. I'm not Peppa Pig. Come on, load up and let's go. Get out of here. Right, so get him away. And then I'll go and get the boots. Come on, pal. Let's get out of here. Look, our work here is done for today. We can go and have some sleep now. So you go to your room and then I'll go to mine and it'll all be fine. More running. Oh, he's running faster. He's starting to get into the running, look. He understands that running's good for him. So is he going to have another situation where we have to have a discussion on the balcony before we go in our rooms, or what? Well, having a party, look. Sorry guys, I'll have to love you and leave you tonight. I can't come to the party. That was a stupid thing to say. Right. I can't remember. Did we go out on the balcony to like... Do I have to go out on the balcony to talk to him and then do that, or... There's a thumping bass line. It's gone now. Is that...
Yes?
No, okay. I think what we have to do is just try and go into our room. And then I assume he'll go into his and then we can leave. I hope. And then we'll come back. Right. I'm away. See you later, pal. Yeah, see you in the morning. Bye. Bye-bye. There we go. Right. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Does it not? Right. Boots. That'll clear a couple of things up as well. Okay. I'm free to do whatever I choose, and I'll sing blues if I want. Out. Oh, I just randomly sang that. Never mind. Right, we're going to go in here. We're going to get these boots out of the fridge. Off our popsicle and the bear. Here's where I come down and there is a curse. It's all about the bear.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
guarding over the freezing corpse hidden inside its belly.
Oh, can we look at the ice cream?
Cartoon bear.
A friendly bear.
From a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing
and this is
like
an angry bear.
Or the decomposing body in it. The paper
Anyway.
still smells of vanilla and chocolate. Even under this stench, you can feel it.
Take off the
body
boots.
is reluctant to let go of the boots.
Take the boots.
As though it were its last bit of dignity. Whatever you're planning to do, you need to do it before you catch
whatever.
in the cold draft coming from deep inside the fridge.
Cool.
It's not completely useless. You're able to reveal a little more of the putrid polymer sock beneath the boot.
I pull the other one.
It feels like the leg is going to come off along with the boot, but you're able to get the boot to move a centimeter or two. Just relax. This is easy.
It's happening. We're doing it.
This is happening. See? The corpse doesn't care if you try to take his boots.
Yeah.
He doesn't need them. He's probably glad to get rid of them.
Maybe.
He's too heavy to move.
Alright, okay, so I can't do that.
A great mass of
I'll have to just twist his boots off.
With hoarfrost
probably twist his bloody legs off.
This is the right method. It takes some time.
We got them!
Eventually, the boots come off. With nasty slices of polymer sock stuck to even bigger pieces of skin and rotten
Yeah, I think we kind of might have ruined his body a little bit.
Let's pin this on the bear.
The bear.
The ice bear.
The bear did it. Kuno came in and I don't know, 8 bits of him.
You can't possibly do anything with them until you've cleaned and disinfected them thoroughly. Yes.
Fair enough.
These absolutely need to be washed before.
Wash the boots.
The stink is incredible. Didn't the Whirling have a kitchen?
Yeah. Right, we got the boots. Let's have a look at them. Oh, these are clothes. I don't really think I want him. I don't think he needs to be wandering about in a kimono and stuff. What was this?
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Let's take a quick look at this just to see what it is they're doing.
Into the ocean like the bow of some great modern
most of the street.
Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not
basically, they're going to be overlooked by a massive building.
Existing houses. It's 3 stories tall. It's going to be awfully close to already existing buildings.
So they'll lose a bit of land.
Practically integrating them into the youth center. This is either an ominous or cool architectural choice.
I think it's probably ominous, you know.
To say. My money is on cool. Looks like a cubic pyrite.
Apparently we're okay at doing this. Any loopholes?
There is no loophole. The simple truth is the current
12 to 40 months.
Lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated.
Can I adjust the loophole in the thing?
Right next door. Well, you could trick Everard. Get some
random people
to sign the document. By the time the union boss finds out,
well, I'll just sign them, and then they'll never know. Except I can't do it until after I've clearly crossed the thing, because he will have people watching me. There's the boots.
These boots were probably left on the corpse
because they couldn't get them off.
Possible to pull off while it was hanging. They're not exactly pleasant to look at right now, much less smell. Hopefully soon you'll know more about them.
You'll only ever be able to wear them.
Seems about right. Once you get the foul-smelling flesh gunk out.
Okay, fine. That's all we needed out of that. Let's get out of here. We can go and see. The suggestion there seemed to be that if we go into the kitchen at the Whirling in rags, we will be able to clean the boots. I don't know if the guy that runs the place will be very happy if he finds out we've been washing out dead men's shoes in his kitchen. Just a thought. Oh, we got the boots. So let's let's try and see if we can clean them. Can I clean them in here? There's a bucket. Oh, it's a big pot. It's a big pot.
Has been used to prepare food for many hungry
you can boil them. Boil the boots.
There are several pots and pans on hand.
I don't know if I can boil ceramic boots.
Out of these boots is going to require patience, and also a huge pot full of boiling water, soap, and white vinegar.
Check out the cookware.
A commercial pot draws your attention.
Yeah, it's big enough.
It's very large.
Big enough for the boots. We might shrink them. Probably not.
To make enough stew to feed an entire city.
And to boil putrid death boots. Yeah.
There is a variety of soaps and bleaches in the cabinet.
Well, we've got all we need then, right?
Stove. There is also a bottle of white.
We have a skill roll for being able to clean boots.
To the fridge. This is going to take the hard stuff too. Use as much as you can.
Fair play.
It's bad with those boots. Don't be stingy now.
Pour lots of soap.
The bottom of the pot fills with shiny white goo.
She needed the vinegar.
Light up the stove and boil them.
I need vinegar.
Variety of soap. This is gonna take. It's bad with those boots. Don't be stingy.
The soap and the white vinegar.
Smells of cheap soap and vinegar.
Said white vinegar, so
from the pot.
Probably better to ruin it.
Light up the stove and boil them.
Let's do it.
The strong smell of vinegar forces you to step
it's gonna be horrible.
From the pot. The water slowly comes to a boil.
Wait.
Strips of polymer fabric and human tissue separate from the lining of the boots.
Oh, lovely! We can make a wee soup. Look.
Bubbling surface.
Wait a bit longer.
Cleaner and cleaner. Those bits of human
God.
flesh are beginning.
Don't
to
eat it. We're not eating it.
You can smell it too, just like beef stew.
A little more.
That's it, chef. The boots are as
clean boots.
As they're going to get. Steam dense with the smell.
Oh, okay. We're not gonna.
Meat disappears into the vent above the stove.
Dump the sock of flesh stew. We've got them.
Are shiny, hot, and reek of vinegar. Just perfect.
And let's get out of here.
We've
done the Jamrock Shuffle. Do the Jamrock Shuffle.
In a way, yes. You are
find better loot.
Hunting. Most officers.
Alright, have I found a locked container yet? I don't know. Still can't get that open, but that's good. Let's have a look at our. Let's spend our skill point actually. 7 and get my reaction speed up to quickest to react. Composure. We could do with some physique skills boosted actually, because we barely boosted any of them. Threaten people. Tune into the city. Enjoy healthy organs. Yeah, let's do that. Don't know how you can possibly do such a thing, but... So now these boots are here. They give us +2 in authority and -1 in composure. I don't really think I should wear them. That seems a bit... Not right now, anyway. Right. Now let's go to his room and wake up on the next morning. Got to finish up in a minute as well, so this might be a good place to stop. What we will do is we'll do this and we'll call in and see if we've found out anything about the boots on the thing. How many doors hanging off? Right. Time for sleeping.
Still cold from the broken window.
Yeah, go sleep. I earned the room.
The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken
I probably should have paid for Brit fixing the
mattress
window.
creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
We're gonna have another horrible dream.
Here we are again, my broken bud. The
Here we
waves
are
are
again.
coming, carrying you away.
Here we are
But
again,
you
my
can't
broken
go.
bird.
No, you have to stay always half aware of yourself.
Okay.
You're not cooperating, brother man.
Why not?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague
Pain.
discomfort suffusing
Pain.
it.
Suffering.
Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety.
Oh, sorry.
But you cannot, because
Coming back to work the last 2 days is very tiring.
That
After
pain
not
in
being
your
there
right
for a while.
side is your enlarged liver, by the way. As for your kidneys, you've really been compounding the damage.
I haven't been drinking anything.
Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
Sorry, it's all me.
you're finally thinking about something.
Will that get me anywhere?
other than
Probably not.
yourself. Let's see how far that'll get you.
I'm an artist and liver damages my art.
There's no dignity here.
Dignity here.
Only reflections of your body.
Only reflections
Flashes
of
of
your
the
body.
day. You keep coming back to yourself in the
The-
mirror. But why? To admire all your accomplishments?
Apparently
You're
so, yeah.
just stuck here.
Stuck here.
In the half world. Could try looking at other people.
Looking at other people.
Really
Why?
looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
Just get me out of here then, back to the other place.
Baby boy,
That's
you're
it.
already in the other place. There's no nourishment for you tonight.
Does that try and bring me back to the beginning of the game where I don't...
Maybe if you know, like, took a lot of drugs
No.
before you go to sleep, that'd do the trick.
Probably
Maybe
not though,
if
eh?
you cracked the damn thing, then you'd feel satisfied and tired, holding the picture puzzle in
I don't think that's what we want to do. is it?
complete. Maybe if you weren't so hard on yourself.
Probably
What
one
do
of
you
those
think
things.
you're doing right now? Coming to some greater
How many lights?
awareness. Look at all these lights.
How many lights are there?
Blinking in and out of
There
existence.
are
Thoughts.
3 lights.
Just
No.
pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself. While the
4
world
is it? Oh, I
goes
can't
on
remember.
without you.
I watched it not that long ago.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let
No.
you go,
Wakey, wakey.
does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off of...
Yeah, you're right. And I need to collect that dice from that girl as well. the whatever it was she was going to make for us. Oh, we need to pay for our next night's stay in the room. And I really need to find some healing items. Are we alright? Are we alive? Spent like a couple of days without getting hammered every day, and he still feels like crap. He definitely needs to stop. Or maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's why he feels like crap. Because he hasn't been doing it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck yourself. And I did try and block that on my... using the Streamlabs bot, but it didn't block that. Fuck those people. Fucking advertising bastards. Oh, he just ran after me, look. Advertising bullshit as well. Fucking arseholes. I wonder. Just check something.
It's you again. What is it?
Yeah, why are you such an arsehole, mate? Put skill points into authority to open this check, okay.
A witness? You ain't got shit.
I have.
The locals would never come to you.
Yeah, but he's not a local.
That's just tactics, Titus. Next, he's gonna tell you one of us already roll on the others.
Wait, what?
And he's in witness protection.
My witness isn't a local.
Let's hear it.
Oh, like I'm gonna tell you who he is.
Your mystery fella.
This goes without saying, but nonetheless, don't give out his name.
Let's just say he's a high-ranking government official.
Like we wouldn't know if an MI plant was in our town.
Oh no,
nice
he's...
try, right?
MI is short for Moral Intern.
Oh, there is.
Moral Intern is short for Moralist International, the coalition that runs Revachol.
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus.
Oh, it's not fly fishing.
They are desperate. Tell us, Copper, what wacky claims did he make?
Said the hangar went down very quietly.
It's you assholes that feel the need to go around like a fucking brass band.
He's just admitting. He's just admitting that.
Dead silent.
Yeah, it's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the streets.
What's with the cowbells?
What's with the cowbells, policeman?
They're avoiding having to answer this question.
Imagine you guys drinking and singing luncheon songs.
We were drinking, weren't we, guys? I hit the
I was drunk as fuck.
Drunk as fuck.
He seems to be boasting about something that he didn't need to boast about.
Right, I'm convinced, Glenn. Nothing off here. Just a regular hang-in.
Bullseye.
Yeah.
Glenn looks around uncomfortably.
Got one.
The lieutenant hit a nerve.
What about this?
Arab guy? Boss, I think he's trying to save me and Theo.
Okay.
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? Eugene, Theo, and Elaine
We were all
there.
there.
Too. I already told you. We were all there.
He said it looked like
Those
a surreal play.
My cocks with their culture language. Everything's
They must know it's true, right? They must know it's true.
Whatever.
Because I wouldn't say that.
Doesn't mean anything.
It means the whole scene was long and drawn out, like it was from a film.
Yeah.
What is this fella's problem? Sorry we didn't make it more action-packed.
The thing is, we know they did it. I mean, that's not a problem. We know they did it.
Shanky,
it's how can we resolve it? Resolve it at all?
Something wrong about the lynching story. Now I know there was.
Yeah.
You don't know shit.
I know you.
Why are they?
Shanky.
Enough about
Some
the witness.
witness. I pulled the same shit. Came up with some shit.
Except.
Then went and said it to people. Get a reaction.
Yeah.
Don't have.
He's not. I'm not buying that from him.
You don't have to go to school for shit. I never went to school, and I'm doing great.
So no, mate. You're under investigation for murder. Maybe you should think about that.
Hell of a job.
So much bluster to hide the fact that they're uncomfortable with you having this.
Oh, I think we might be able to establish authority now.
You have so many bad.
How did I feel that?
It's insane. There is no way in the world you won't do it this time.
You know what? You guys must be the cops. Because this is what cops do, right?
Oh.
Live in a bar, sit on their fat asses like
There we
they're
go,
on
look.
place, while the neighborhood goes to shit. Corpses hang from trees. Kids shoot up.
Hey, we don't have to fucking take this shit.
Glenn.
You could always go somewhere else, yeah.
Everyone shut
Do
up!
something.
Fuck you, man.
The...
You didn't see the place before we got here. Fucking graffito everywhere.
That's not necessarily an issue.
Congratulations on the graffito removal.
Hmm.
All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties.
There we go.
There's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of
Yeah, but I'm not entirely sure their reasons were
Don't
what they said.
One more push. Quick.
Don't let them drink that. One more push. There.
She stops mid-sentence. That's it.
Bang.
You got
Okay.
him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You
Tell
want
us.
to talk to her, cop?
This will be the lady driver or whatever.
I'm gonna let you talk to her, but
I
you
will.
treat her with respect.
I
If you
usually do.
don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
What is her name?
Fair enough.
Glacia.
That's Amandu. Amandu.
She's staying here at the Whirling in Rag.
The person that's on the roof.
Real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit. Blonde. That's Amandu with an O-U.
I see.
Shit. The girl. The girl
It
upstairs?
is.
That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were a cop.
Yep.
Oh, it's her! It's definitely
Ooh.
her! It's Miss Oranje, disco dancer!
Sure.
Is
Why
it-
not? You've probably seen her around.
Why am I doing...
You
How the hell did I succeed at that?
After the victim's name.
I had an 8% chance to succeed at that,
Your
and I
spine
failed
is
one
too
that I had a
big.
72% chance
None
of
of these
success at.
people would ever suspect you've messed up.
Steiner mathematics at its best.
Calm. Normal. Try to forget this little hiccup.
What's her relationship with the mercenary?
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Could she be the other person?
Something is off here. His anger is
No, she's...
possessive.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Right.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
Oh no, I think it's important.
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna
What,
do
just
it again.
before?
So
Days
what does it
before?
matter?
Weeks before?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe?
2 weeks.
I
Okay.
don't know. I need another beer.
Here you go, boss.
Thanks, pal. What's your
I know
relationship
her.
with her? A lot of people here saying to me that it's
How
more than
well
that.
do you know her?
A small twitch in the corner of Kim's mouth.
Yeah, we know what he
About
means.
What knowing means.
We know
Well
what he
enough,
means.
Copper. We partied. She's been here for a few months.
So she's not from
You
here.
mean Revachol? Nah. Our Miss Oranje disco dancer is an immigrant or a drifter
Fair
of
enough.
some sort. Been staying over here over the winter.
Okay.
Don't you give her any more trouble.
I won't give her trouble.
She's just had some bad luck, that's all. Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both a look.
He hasn't finished
They
talking.
fall silent. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it.
I think I
You
know her.
know her.
I do.
Not the way I do.
No, probably not the way you do, but I know who she is.
Remember what I said.
Yeah, freight train of pain. I got you.
Train of pain.
I got you. Don't worry. I understood what you said the first time. Right, we're just gonna call in that armor, and then I think we'll finish up at that point. So we got a bit more clarity on stuff we need to do. Call in, see if we find out anything about the armor pieces. Maybe it was stolen. Maybe it's some sort of amazing prototype that makes him unbreakable. Only, you know, we know how well that went.
A set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
Radio.
57, how may I assist you?
Anything about the serial number?
The armor was produced by Fairweather in
Sur la clé.
in Bétancourt, sur la clé in 42. It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted
No,
to
that guy
protect
wasn't involved in them though, was he?
pharmaceutical companies in the Semenine conflict.
Okay.
So, it seems the armor went to Semenine. That's where the paper trail ends though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued.
I'm guessing one of its names is Cornell.
Yes. That is the most recent name the ACB has been able to
Most
connect
recent
to the
one.
CVP. And the one before it was Downwell. I also
Downwell.
Sediment, but I think that might be a different contractor.
Are you sure?
No, they work with Sediment.
Sediment. So that is the same group.
During the last 9 years.
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular.
Remember, that was what Evrart said.
You should
about
ask
sediment.
for whom this suit was fitted.
As the firm continues to work for pharmaceutical companies.
Yes, but the
Who was it
LCP
for?
seems to be reluctant to sell private sector records.
They're not going to tell me.
I could try to talk them into it though.
This is a fun challenge for her, an opportunity to contribute beyond
Yeah.
doing her job by rote. She'll gladly put in the extra effort.
She's
for
going to
the
help
team at
us.
RCM.
Good. That's what we want. Somebody who can help us.
Sure. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I will have more information for you then.
Just wait another day. Alright, fair enough.
57th, over and out.
In the cabin,
Bye.
a set of
There we go. Okay. So that mission is complete. Let me just save my game. Just quickly. Right. So, let's see what we've got to do next time. Speak to the assault victim. She's upstairs. Pick up the dice, which we should be able to do pretty much straight away. Get the signatures. Find Morel. Close the waterlock. Those all tie together. Send the body for processing. Yeah, we need to do that. Run the number. I need to call her back in a day to find out about the owner, if they'll tell us anything. Okay, fine, good. I wonder.
Yes.
Right,
What do you want to
case.
know?
No. I have all I need to know. I'll tell you what actually we'll finish up with. We'll finish up with getting that body sent away, so that we don't have to deal with it and touch it again after today. So next stream we won't have to be dealing with the body itself. Right, come on.
The bear's eyes are still glowing.
Search the
red.
body one more time.
It's
Yeah, right.
guarding over the freezing corpse hidden inside its belly.
Let me just check something.
You touch the dead man's body. His skin is cold, light blue.
Don't know what to do with him.
It'll come to you sooner or later. At least he's safe here until then.
Yeah, bag
If
him
you
up.
think so,
Get him out of
Professor,
here.
I'm not going to object. I need a little help for carrying him to
Bag
the
it up.
pen of my kinema. I'll take it from there. Continue working here. The locals, the case, or attend to your own business.
Ah, so now
I will
we're
meet you downstairs in
that
the
was a good
Golden
idea.
Rest
So now we're
tomorrow
free
morning, 7:30 sharp.
next time. Do whatever we want without him watching what we're doing. But that does mean that we're completely on our own. Fair enough. It doesn't immediately switch to 7:30 the next day, does it? No. Okay, cool. So there we go. That's a good place for us to finish, actually. We've sent the body away. And that's good enough for me. So thank you very much for tuning in for a bit more Let's Go Elysium. Next time we'll be playing... We'll go back to Stubbs the Zombie, I think. Tomorrow. Back to Stubbs the Zombie so we can eat some more brains. Maybe. But for now,